to 100.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys coming off a road victory in their opener a week ago, looking to make it 2 in a row before heading home. Across from him, his counterpart from the Chargers. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll take this one in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown. Broncos. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Carlson's kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their second possession. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
And how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank, we're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, Mike, it's just such an ideal way to start. Your fans are excited, the city's excited, everyone in the organization can settle in. So the schedule makers certainly did them a little bit of a favor here, so they've got to take advantage of it. Build off of last week, come out and play well again, and it really sets themselves up for the rest of this season.
On first down, it's Hampton. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. Going to bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is perfect. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
4 brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now for Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first. If you can win here and then head home 2-0, man, this season takes on a very different tone.
Oh, there's no question. Mike, am I crazy? I can make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into this. When you get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that now there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
The open man is Adkins. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Handoff now for Harvey. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. A run once more, that's Harvey. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Out to his right. Now he'll run it, and he's into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got a man! It's Harris! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for L.A. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, it's Herbert. A throw on the run is complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Trey Harris. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. This one complete to Sutton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 32-yard line.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Broncos.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Nix to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Tui Pelotu. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Pat Bryant, the target there, and it'll be 3rd down. Now Nix going to look to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward.
They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, His confidence is not far behind, and I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger.
Set. Grenade.
Pistol here for Herbert. Has completed to Douglas. Now inside the 25. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers back within 7. It's 24-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. On the move left. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. This one complete to Bryant. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And they'll bring up 3rd down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal.
3-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hanson. He has our
tour
Sports
around the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott. He threw for more than 400 yards, including this strike here, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Cowboys get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And here is Joe Mixon. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Saints are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Drake May. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Patriots get a 2nd straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively and might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Dre Greenlaw in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Back to throw. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for runs. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
On the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
from the 35. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Go.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Makes the score.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Play action now. It's next. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. Woo. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter, and even 30 yards. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Carlson's kick is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
shotgun now for Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing now is Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down.
Now Herbert again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That one, take it in. Craig Harris. Touchdown Chargers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. It's decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and receiver Courtland Sutton ready to get going again. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. A first down throw for Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Courtland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Nix now to throw it here on first down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos tack on one more to their lead.
Chargers 31. Daniel Carlson set to
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. And And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one taken in by Douglas. And marking down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Herbert.
43-yard line.
Going left side, complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Broncos.
Herbert to throw. Flushed to his left. He keeps it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Here's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the
Throwing,
34-yard
Herbert.
line.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from SoFi.